Hi, this is Kevin from Wordbot, and in this video, I'm going to be going over keyword stuffing and why you shouldn't be doing it, how to detect it, and some ways to prevent it in your own articles. So, Wordbot has a way to use what's called a keyword density checker, and essentially, what that does is it kind of analyzes your content with the keywords and sees how much you're using that keyword amongst your, um, competitors and how much more you should either be using the keyword or how much less you should be based on the first couple results in Google. So if you haven't checked out Wordbot is a tool that allows you to help rank your articles a lot better, and we do have some AI features in there that allows you to generate content and things like that. But we're going to be focusing on the SEO side of things. So if you're new to Wordbot, you want to go over to wordbot.io, and we have two options here. You can use our AI, but if you want to use the SEO, which we'll go through on this option, you do get 5 free competitor searches per month. So you're going to go ahead and sign up now. But I'm going to go ahead and log in. And then once you log in here, you're going to be presented with a couple tabs on to the left hand side here. Your files, where your files are kept for anything that you create inside our editor. The create option you would see if you had the SEO piece. I mean the AI piece, but we're going to be down here in the analyze section where all the SEO is taking place. So you're going to need to create a new project, and essentially that's just a way to group articles of the same type or clients or whatever in the same group. So I got my articles here, but basically what I want to show you is, once you write an article or you're planning to write an article, you want to look at some ways in which, how are these keywords being used, amongst your competitors for various different reasons, and how much are they using that keyword inside of their articles. So I'm going to take one that that I wrote here, for example, which is called Chat GPT Rewrite Text. So this is an article that I wrote. I started on the 3rd of February this year. And when I ran the analysis, I'm going to go in here for a second. So as you can see, it came up top 10 results for Google. And within a month, I was able to get my article to the first page of Google in the first result, all by just using this tool. And I'll show you some of the techniques here as far as on the keyword analysis side on how I did that. So going on to the keyword analysis. So as you can see here, it's going to have the option to see the keywords off on the left here, and then the position of each particular results that was analyzed. And then as you can see, you will also see how many times they used that keyword. So here for the position 1, which is us, we used the word right 34 times. Text. Now, some of these keywords you might not be kind of targeting, but there may be variations of the keywords. So like Chat GPT rewrite text. So for once, I actually saw that none of my competitors was really using the word rewrite text. They were using Chat GPT, so I did know, okay, I needed to kind of match, what the top results were kind of using. So, when I do this show density here, I can see that, okay, it's using this, 1.1% of the time based off of its particular, 2,000 or 3,000 word article. And, it's kind of hard to really say how much you want to use, but you also, you kind of want to kind of vary it based on what the top results are at. So ChatGPT, I had that 2.6% of the time based off my article. Now, if you're getting, way into the, 3, 4, 5%, then that's an indication of some possible, keyword stuffing. So, for example, let's look at this, option here. So you see the word text. Now they have it 4.5% of the time. So that's not necessarily an indication that they're intentionally stuffing keywords, but it's a way for you to almost see that, okay, I'm using this word a lot. Like, okay, how can I maybe change it up? You want to make sure you're not, you don't have like poor grammar. You're just trying to fit a particular keyword in there a lot. So there's some things you can kind of watch out for as far as on your own, and also seeing what others are doing as well. So as you can see, they had that word text 83 times, which, for an article, sometimes, depending on Google and how they come through and crawl your page, they might see that based on, the length of your article. Like, let's go back to position 3 and see how long their article is. So 3 has a 1,800 word article, which is pretty decent size. But, when you get to them kind of like 1,500 to 2,000 word articles, anything less than that, you kind of want to, minimize trying to use the same word lots and lots of times, especially if you're trying to rank for that word, because, that could just be some indication to Google that, hey, they're just trying to stuff this in there to kind of get the rankings for that. And it could make it a tough read for your customer, or whoever's coming to your site to see your blog article. So my option, so rewrite text, I saw no one was using that. And then based on the density, I saw that rewrite text, all these had 0%, 0%, 0%. So I was like, okay, if I can get this in there, at least, 0.5 to or to 1%, I'm going to be doing pretty good there. So at least I can know, like, okay, I'm going to match at least what, the, top percentage of that person is. And you can't sometimes do that based off of just looking at the numbers. The show density is just a great way to kind of say, okay, based off of how long my article is and my competitors, I can kind of see where I fit in that mix. So this is a great tool for that. And as you can see, as the month went by, I started, like I said, when I first built the article, I was only in the top 50 plus positioning for that. And then over time, I slowly moved up to the first position, easily by just analyzing my keywords and looking at some page stats as well, such as the H1 and H2 tags, which we did do another video on that, on our page. So if you have any questions in regards to how everything works on here, or, any questions that you may still have from this video, like and subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. I'll be sure to get back with you. Again, thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you next time.